Good afternoon. Beautiful day. Remember here again. So, it has been a full week of peace in my mind, despite of some small crazy stuffs happening in my life. So it's a very happy day for me to say I'm grateful to the Almighty for waking me up. I know it's not easy. So, as I was saying, I know it has been 1 week so far since I moved to my new house, and it's a very beautiful feeling, because now I know even when I go to work, nobody is giving my family any problem. But now the problem is that my child, it has become so much difficult for him to adjust to the situation how it is, because there we used to have a house which was having a toilet inside, and now we are using a public toilet with other people. But you see, during this period, life has taught me a lot of things. I used to be a yes man, but now, since the past 6 months, you see, it has been so much difficult for me to get and realize how people operate in terms of their lives. But my life, nobody has cared for me. Nobody even calls me knowing how my mental health is. People have been backbiting me, but that one is part of life, it's normal. But what has disturbed me so much is that during the whole of this period, a lot of things has been happening. I check. See that guy. There's a guy who has been crossing the river on that small bridge. Yeah, there. You see that bridge? He has been crossing that bridge when he's totally drunk, but luckily he did not fall inside the river. That's life in the streets of Nairobi. As I was saying, my child, it has become so much difficult for my child to adjust to life. But me as a parent, I understand him, because he was used to a different kind of life, and I understand him because he's a kid. This guy is falling like no man's business. We are going the same route. But how do you drink so much to a level of you being not able to go to your house? The guy is totally drunk. Do you know totally drunk? Now, to him there, he has carried even his shoes on because he's feeling that the shoes are the ones which are making him slide. What an amazing. But you cannot blame him because you don't know what somebody is passing through. Because that guy, he might not understand his struggles to make ends meet. Then he's not having an understanding woman. So, as I was saying, I understand my child because I've raised him when we're having a toilet in the house. Because 2 days ago when he was coming from school, I told him to go to the toilet. He told me that we went with him. We reached at the door. He looked at the toilet first, then entered. When he came back, he told me, Dad, that house is okay, but we get our own toilet. Now you're asking yourself as a parent, now, where will I get a toilet? Okay? It's totally difficult, but hope things are going to be better. Things will adjust for the better, and life will move on. But as I was saying, I've learned one thing during this period. I want to love myself first before loving others. The past 5 years when I was having a job, when somebody could ask for help, I was there for them. Yes, I understand as Christina Shusho said, tenda wema nenda zako, which says do people well and go your own way. I understand. I've been doing good. I've gone my own way. But now, and I was doing that because I did not want any reciprocation. But this one has trained me to love myself, and me being selfish for my own benefit. Because me being selfish for my own benefit is for the better of me, my family, because I've loved each and every person. I've helped where I can. And you see, when you help where you can, some people decide to take advantage of you, which is not fine, which is not okay. But what can I do? So, just from a walk, realizing how life is, I still have a small fear of vlogging where very many people are, even one person. But I hope things will get better. After some time I will gain the confidence and continue producing more content for you guys. I know and I understand. Please subscribe on this YouTube channel. It doesn't take much. It just takes you pressing that button, clicking on the notification bell, liking and sharing, because as they say, sharing is caring. So with that, peace out. See you in the next vlog.